Oh, that one worked. Good. Since I began tweeting it. 60 seconds ago. Oh, from earlier today. Gotcha. Oh yeah, those sunglasses jokes. I figured they're gonna be pretty apparent in here. Okay. I gotta give this a second to kind of connect to everything, and then I can kind of get this started. Once Restream tells me it's connected to both of them officially rather than just floaty. To give a brief overview, I guess, for the people who are here, you're going to basically see the process of me updating the tier. It has not been updated since Cooler, as far as I recall. The last time me and Zen officially actually released a full, about 3-4 months? Maybe not quite that long, but it's been a good time. And I figured people always ask me how I do this, what to do it. So instead of answering those questions a million times, I figured I can have people kind of experience me doing this ever so thrilling tier list update. Alright, both are online that direction. Good enough here. Boom. Okay. We're gonna actually start with agility. So what I'm going to actually first do is I'm going to round out how we did this last. If I recall, we have this set as agility altogether. Yeah, so it's not split between villains and super. It's actually just the top 10 agility, top 10 under that more agility. Then you switch to technique. We have the top 10 ZS, all the way to super and extreme. And what me and Zen were thinking of doing was taking super and extreme, basically making this a list of its own for, you know, the 5 mono leads. Because back when Cooler was released, the way we have mono set up right now wasn't exactly the same thing. So we didn't have a need for that, but now we kind of have a need for this. So what I'm thinking is I can set the list up to be basically what it is right now. Agility, technique, intelligence, strength, and physical. We can have 20 units in each, so 10, 10. But we can get rid of super and extreme by adding, well, no. Instead of a Z and an S, it'll be a super and extreme. So it'll be agility, super extreme, connect, super extreme, intelligence, super extreme. And that will get rid of the super and extreme at the bottom here and still have a list that's, I guess, a little bit more manageable. So, now I'll ask all the people, how do you feel about that? Would you like a list? That would be essentially what I just said, agility, extreme, super, etc., or do you like the list the way it is now? Oh, you know me, dude. That's one vote for yes, so we'll start with that then. Just for kicks and giggles, we'll start with agility. Super. Now I know how much everybody absolutely loves Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but as he is the pinnacle of what creates the team, each of the 5 mono leads will be at the top of their list. So that way, if a person's looking at the list for the first time, they'll see it and they'll know which of these people is the mono lead. So for agility, it would be Vegeta. So I don't have to change anything where he is right here. He's allowed to stay in his spot. The only thing I will change is his typing here. Hold up. We're gonna reload this page. It's been sitting open for a while, so I think it's just dead in the water at the moment. Yep. I had that open about an hour ago, and I'm like, I'll start the stream, and then I had to do all sorts of, like, preparing and stuff, so the page is probably just... It checked out a long time ago. Alright. We'll give this another shot. Boom, baby. That's what I like to see. Yeah, Vegeta's gonna get his own tier list. We'll call it the tank tier. Vegeta will basically be the only one in there, unless you can tank. So maybe like, what, Janemba and a couple others? Yeah, he'll fit in just fine. Okay, so for number 2, I was considering making number 2 the old god spot. We're not going to use this in an order in a sense that, you know, number 1, Vegeta's the best, number 2, Vegito is the second best. We're using it just as... I used to like a better filing system, so to be Vegeta, then Vegito, as he is the older god, and then we can follow in with like the demigod. That actually won't work in every circumstance though, as if we're doing Super and Extreme separately, they're not all going to be the same. But for this circumstance, Vegeta and Vegito would both work. About to finish the whole tier list for me? Wow, that's very generous of you. So what we'll do is we'll also move Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken up to 3. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm basically showing you my entire process, so be warned, this is going to be very strenuous at times, but this would be the best way to show people how exactly this is done. Alright, so if the last guy who came out was cooler, so every unit in between that, so for my sake here, I'm going to reinvigorate what units I have to kind of prep for, which is a lot. Falling Banner only had those 2, those were physical and base. Super Saiyan, it was all tech based. That one doesn't matter, it's an old card. Alright, so Super 17 would be the newest agility, and the older 17. Super 17 and 17 were added as agility cards. Look over here. Let's see, in terms of LR, obviously, LR Majin Vegeta. So he'll take his spot in there. Kid Buu, nobody knew was released. Arail, there was no Arail updates except for the Goku and the Little Arail, neither of which matter, they're not going to be in the list. Gogeta himself, he's Ent. Janemba, there we go. And there was a new Janemba that came out, that Dokkan's from the fat one. We'll add him in there. Alrighty. 17, 2, 3, doot. Back on the cooler banner. I don't think I miss anybody in terms of heroes or villains of agility type, so we're good. A global, well, we actually have a global one that I think Z-Hall does. I try to basically keep this on a, I'll focus on one and the other one focuses on another, because when you're 6 months apart, the tier's kind of different. Like right now in global, I can't make a tier because for all I know, it's completely different, especially with Broly right now. So that doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but sadly it does not. Alright, as much as we love Rose, unfortunately he's gonna have to say goodbye. He has no place in the super team. I'm going to add any copy error edits, not error edits, but anyone I delete will be added down here for now, as that way I can quickly recopy them and have all the format ready for me immediately. But we're probably at a time, unless Super Saiyan God Goku Dokkans tonight, or it's announced he's the Dokkan, I don't think he would essentially be a top 10 unit anymore. He may still be? I imagine that would no longer be the case. We have plenty of people who can offer the top spot at this point. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm actually adding this in with LR Broly, so this is going to be a two-pronged effort. This way I can have it ready, because I know when LR Broly comes, it's just going to be him. I already know what's coming with it, so I don't have to worry about anything extra. Alright, so I'll say aloud what I essentially consider maybe the top 10 units right now, and you can feel free to add anybody if you think they'd belong in here, and I just didn't say their name. So, immediately I would do something like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Vegeta. Those would be the top two, as they're both the primary units. We'll do Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Alright, now the new Gohan is actually pretty good. So we'll do Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Bojack. We'll add in make it a little better too if everybody can see this, rather than just me. Also, a rule I also apply is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Agility are the same card. Well, Dokkan considers them the same card, so in the tier list, I'll only put one. I won't put both, because you can't use both in the same team, so there's no point in doing that. We'll add in GT Goku Kid, Super Saiyan 2. That's 5 units. I'm only going to go to 10. We'll do Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, the World Tournament. We'll do Super Saiyan Goku Rebirth. We'll call it Baba, I guess, because you can get him at the Baba shop now. And this isn't ironclad, this is me just tossing out ideas at the moment. We'll do Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And if it's black, just refresh it, because as far as I'm aware, on my screen, I can see the stream as well. It's still going. Alright, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 potential units, and we only want 10 for Super. If we look down at any maybe SSRs that might be like sleepers, good supports. So do you have something like, you know, just kind of runaway cards like the Valentine's Day Mai, things like that. But from a quick glance, I know a lot of these passives by heart, so I'm just thinking, I don't think any of these guys would really overshadow anybody except for the Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, because he's built specifically to overshadow people. That would leave 1 space remaining. Did I add Super Saiyan 2 in there? Okay, one thing we need to add for sure is the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, because he's actually very good. It's just no one can get him again, because, hey, Battlefield's still not back, what do you know? Super Saiyan 2, yeah, Reborn, you got it exactly. See, now Ishan, I wouldn't do Super Saiyan 3 Goku anymore because, unfortunately, Power Creep has slapped him in the ass, and basically his passive isn't that reliable anymore. A lot of what he does just isn't that reliable anymore. In terms of if you're trying to build like a top tier agility super team, I really wouldn't include Super Saiyan 3 Angel anymore. Not Angel, just normal. And yeah, Beerus is a possibility. He's actually pretty decent. We're gonna do some bargain bidding here for the translating. So Beerus here, is going to be basically the same as like Super Saiyan Agility Goku, who will probably be removed off the list now because he'll gain 90% attack on Super Attack. So we have to look at his passive and his link then. And a lot of his links he only shares with things like Whis, like Connoisseur, or God of Dimension if you want to call it that in this. The Innocence has always been a weird link. Things like Genius is okay. He gets Rebirth Link, but that's the Rebirth Link, and that's not a specific link that many of the top tier units would share. One good one he would get, obviously, is Shocking Speed. But it's just, the links he has aren't that great. Now something like, see, it's the same thing here. Now we look at Rohan. His passive is full power, attack 90% up at the time of this, and he also seals their ult. So not only does he do what Beerus does, he's better already, has all the Super Saiyan links, like Kamehameha. He's got Rebirth, so I guess he would link with Beerus there, but he's got the Super Saiyan link, Combat Thick Saiyan, and the Golden Warrior. So right there, it just already makes him a better unit than Beerus. But if we look at something like Kaioken Goku, now that passives continue throughout the fight, he doesn't lose it anymore, he actually has a valid reason to possibly be in a team like this. Attack up, defense and turn, and yeah, we can look at Brawl Pan as well. Like I said, it's not ironclad, I'm just getting an idea of everybody. Garrett Gun. Big Wish. All the energy, HE, 30% or more. Yeah, that's very valid. Because on a Vegeta team, you're very unlikely to ever drop before 30% HP. It's not going to be very... Let's see, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Kai links, key links, and the Innocent, but the other ones too don't matter. So she's got the Saiyan Blood, Female Warrior, basically an irrelevant key link there. GT, not as irrelevant as Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta would share that with her. There's the Rebirth link as well, so actually, for a support unit, yes, that would be very decent. I would say no to Super Saiyan 1 Goku, the original one here. He's just not good enough. That small chance of a stun, it's just not worth it. Super Saiyan 2 Goku, if I recall, HP 99%, energy of all the allies. See, that's the problem. 99% versus Brawl Pan's 30. He would link better with people, though. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't see here. I'll move the chat thing. That's a good point. I'll move this to the left here. I'm gonna shrink it down just a tad. Okay. Like I said, it's not ironclad or anything. I just have to look up it. Actually, chat's perfect there because you guys don't need to see all the formatting. Perhaps nonsense, anyways. So in our current list, it looks like we have a lot of super units here, anyways. We have the Vegeta mentioned earlier. We have the Gohan mentioned earlier. We have the Goku, Vegeta, Goku again. The only one we'd actually remove was Rose and Super Saiyan Blue. That's pretty ironic. Very unlikely, to be honest. Alright. I look here at Super Saiyan God, and we're gonna remove him from the list. Bye-bye. That leaves us with probably 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now comes the problem is, we have decent units here, and LR Majin Vegeta would be considered an enemy, so that's right, he won't go on there. All of these are villains. So in the grand scheme of things, from everybody we listed earlier, do you guys think that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is better than Super Saiyan Blue now, because for whatever reason we have them both on the list here, but like I said, I want them removed to have only one. So which one do you think should say? Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken or Super Saiyan Blue Goku himself? Super Saiyan Blue, yep. And you can look at two right here. On Super Attack, attack 100%, which is percentage based, meaning it scales with whatever unit you're using. Unlike Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, who's got flat. Attack 20,000, defense plus 10k, which isn't that much. So I'm inclined to agree with most of you. In fact, yes. I do agree. We're gonna remove Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken for now. Yep. I'm gonna do something a little different here, so I'm not sparing so many notepads. Yeah, whatever. I have Rose backed up somewhere anyways. Alrighty. That now leaves 7 people on the list, meaning it needs to be filled with 3, and anybody else on here can possibly be replaced. 2 irreplaceable ones, 3 of them actually now, would be the 3 we have listed on the top. We can update Vegeta. No, that's his updated, so he's fine there. And he'll stay, so that leaves 4 people. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, I believe, should stay on there as well, as he's one of the strongest non-Dokkan cards in the game at this point. Well, for agility, at least. So I would leave 5. I would also leave Super Saiyan Gohan on there for at least now, just because his passive is strictly for super types, but he may be replaced. But that leaves 5 definites on there. And Super Saiyan 2 Goku at the bottom will probably be replaced, so that means we need 5 new slots to fill. Alrighty. I think I recall this. The newest Super Saiyan 2 Gohan plus 2 to key, attack and defense 25% up for himself. Combat ready Ethics Saiyan. He doesn't have shocking speed or over in a flash, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm not sure though if he's worth it enough to be a top 10 or not. I think he's... It is possible that he is good enough. I'm just thinking that maybe it's not enough for me. Oh, is it for all eyes? Okay, if that's for all eyes, then hell yeah, that's good enough. So we'll add Gohan in then. Now you get to see the fun part of me finding how to get these people. This is insane. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Dokkan Reddit. I'm sure by now Colonel has it added. It's a very, very good possibility. We're gonna check out the style sheet. Ah, here we go. We're actually gonna go to the edit flare option. This is what happens when you don't do this for months. I used to have this kind of down packed. Need a generalized list of everybody, which was actually, yes, in the style sheet. Come on, sweetie. That's why I can't find it, because he has all the 30k flares in here now. Oh, this is the most fun part. So we're going to assume where Gohan is. We're at Goku, 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 lots of Goku. Get your Goku. I like Goku. Do you like Goku? So we pass Gohan. He'll probably be up with the Saiyans. We'll go up. There's Gohan himself. Now we'll look at the updated avatars, and there he is right there, right under LR Gohan. So now what I'm going to do is, since I know he's under LR Gohan, I'm going to check out where our current LR Gohan is. He's Gohan B12, so with any luck, he would be Gohan B13. And now you're going to watch a unit be created. Like a birthing ritual, it's really sucky. If you're ever doing any sort of formatting in Reddit too, if you have the format built for you, it's best to just make... So like, Vegeta and all these guys are going to follow the exact same thing they've done before. So all I have to do is paste this. And it's like, oh wow, there's 2 Vegetas now. Well, no, there's not. Now I can just fool around with this Vegeta and have all the parameters built for me. So if we change this to Gohan, we're at B14. Let's try 13. Boom, there he is. Just like that, you have a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. But now we have to make sure all of his stats are correctly added in. Actually, for your guys' sake, we're going to do this the easier way, so I don't have to reformat every single thing. I know we hired some new Wiki members who take care of the Wiki now, so as far as I recall, the Japan one looks a little better. Yeah. They're doing better. They still do the work on creating actual link skills for people, because I have to go in and individually do this for the ones that I create, and it drives me insane. But at least they have the stats here needed, and that's basically what I'm going. Alrighty. Motor Flash, DR Agility, boom. Copy that. We'll override the Gohan we created. And we'll create a new one. Bang. And just like that, you have Gohan. The difference between the tier list and the other ones is we added in how much ki it takes to ult. But the problem is we've been thinking of getting rid of it, as that no longer has any relevance on anything. And in terms of the World Tournament giving a defense boost, let's see. All types HP defense, attack 40%, super types +2, plus 25% attack on the same turn. So, leader-wise, yes. Passive skill, no. I create a new parameter here, which then fills the box that was empty before. I add a space here. I come back to the game cards, I check out Gohan. All I have to do is see his list here. The 3 green bars. Depending on how many that is, that's how much it is. So, all I see is 3 green, the number's 3. It's the easiest part of this. Now I check to make sure his ult is correct. Supreme damage increases attack for 3 turns, so whoever made this did a good job. Later all I have to do is add the picture in, because if I click on it now, it'll just go to a broken page, and then add his links in. They're at least clickable, and then boom, Gohan's created. But I'll do that later. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for sure units now, leaving us 2 maybe units and 2 units to fill in. Talking. Alrighty. So what's everyone's opinion on Little Miss Brawpan here? She's looking pretty fabulous. Oh yes, Toast. Managing this list is the worst. Dokkan is better? Not top 10? Okay. What about Brohan? I honestly think Brohan still deserves on here. Not only does he have a 90% passive up, similar to a lot of these guys, he also seals super dupers. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, and if you're thinking about the teams, these are in terms of mono agility. This isn't an overall thing. I'll actually confirm that for us right now, because I know Globad just got him. Oh, correct. It just disables the Rampage. You are accurate. I was going to say, is like, wait, when did he seal supers? Because there's no way. That was the whole reason why Ninja Murasaki and the Dragon were so strong for so long. Yes, correct. He doesn't seal. All eyes cosplay when HP is 30% or more. But if you look at Goku, there he is. +3 when allergy is 99% or below. Both of them, it's such a stupid trade-off. Raw Pans is more reliable in that sense. I mean, you're always going to be below 99%, but not like on turn 1, and other turns consideringly. And if you're using something like Vegeta, it's very hard to drop under there if you're playing correctly, so it makes his Goku not that great. Well, Brawl Pan would actually give you the key all the time. Wisp to be a top 10. That heal's not good enough to just be... It's nice, but it's not... No. He's top tier. He's good. He's not that good, though. Wisp only shines in things like... I guess if you were like doing something like Boss Rush, where you're getting the constant heal and all that. But other times, that one heal is gonna hinder you more than help you, as every time Wisp comes up on the turn, he's freaking useless. Starter Goku is top tier. That is accurate. This is a very good Goku. All allies ki +2 and attack +20% when HP, so he's not only giving you ki, but you're also getting a part support buff with him. And his links are just stupid good. Prepared for battle, shattering the limit, all that good glorious nonsense. If he wasn't a starter Goku with like base crappy stats, this dude would be like one of the best units in the game. Alright, I'm actually going to add him in here. Alright, so starter coup. That would leave us at 9 units right now. We would technically need one more if we kept the list currently as it is. But I think... What do you guys think? Do you think this Goku is replaced by anybody? It's the Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku. And we don't have 10 out of 10. I still have units I have. I'm keeping a mental track of it. Ultimate Gohan, unfortunately, just suffers from being Ultimate Gohan. A pain in the ass. Not only that, it's Agility Ultimate Gohan, and I personally hate him. I want him to suffer. So Deep Focus, attack plus 80% when ki is 6 or more, so you'll have that all the time. You don't have any of the Super Saiyan links. You have Fierce Battle. You have Shocking Speed. I guess one thing that gives him the advantage is the Shocking Speed that everybody else is sharing with him. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 is not going to go on there. Kid Tony. That's okay, but I like Kid Tony. But having a farmable essay doesn't mean anything. That just means you have to put in extra work to make them better. So, outright, that wouldn't really count. So Arail's basically Ultimate Gohan. That was her thing when she came out, is she was just a better Ultimate Gohan. It was funny, because Ultimate Gohan has the same thing. Attack 80% up if your energy is 6 or more. But Arail has... attack 90% up if your energy is 7 or more. And since you're running a mono agility, you're always going to have the ki anyways. But she also... Let's see. Yeah, that is a chance to stun. So she has a chance of stunning and does the extra damage, while Gohan... Oh, he also has stun as well. So he has a higher super multiplier than Arail, at least, by about 10%. But her links, let's see, the female warrior link, pointless. The only thing that would work on is something like Brawlpan. The Penguin Great Adventure, yeah, that's a very specific link. Resurrection and Rebirth. Phenomenal Speed, Shocking Speed, so she has decent key links. Yeah, it kind of suffers, but I guess we should look at it this way. Is Arail or Ultimate Gohan good enough to replace this Goku? Like, in your mind, do you think Arail and Gohan would replace this Kid Goku? I was thinking the same thing. I like the person saying Beerus, I just don't think he would be good enough to be the last unit. I feel like Ultimate Gohan and or Brawlpan would probably be a better Beerus. And since we only need one more unit, I'm trying to relegate if anyone would be better. Like, I want to try Kaioken Goku, but I just don't think he would be good enough, to be honest. Oh, actually, no. We would have 10 units. That is correct. Somebody said that earlier. Because if we had Brohan in there, and the starter Goku, That would be 10, so that leaves us at 10 units. Well then. That was a lot of, in-depth knowledge for no reason. Alright. I'll add these two in later. So we'll do the villains now for agility. Evil people. Now this list is going to be interesting, because it's full of S-tier people. Alright. We'll just do it, basically from scratch, so I don't have to keep looking back at... Because I'm going to be replacing it all anyways. No reason to switch back and forth. Alright, so same deal as last time. I'll put some must-have units in here, because they're just going to be pretty obvious. So we'll do LR Majin Vegeta. I'm not sure on the android, so I'll keep them there, but Super 17, Rose. Alright, so at least for must-have units, that's pretty much the end of that. There's really no argument against LR Majin Vegeta, because if you get him that far, he's obviously going to be a must-have in an agility team. He may not be the best LR in the game, but he's still the best cards in the game. And 17 and Rose are here for obvious reasons. So that just leaves selections of everybody else. So what is your opinion on the LR androids? How do you feel about them these days? Let it be known, too, that the LR androids on a mono evil team for agility, they link with Super 17, Hellfighter 17. It's pretty much a lot of androids. They work very well in there. Yep, just as Canavis just said. We'll do LR androids. We'll do Hellfire 17. Hellfighter. That gives us 5 units. This is actually asked a lot. What is your guys' opinion on Golden Frieza right now? Is Dokkan, obviously, but while he may be a very good tank, that 50% HP limit is very, very heinous. If your turn comes up and it's not active, he's essentially a useless card. Someone just said it too. Cooler. The World Tournament 1. That dude on the agility team is a monster. So we'll add him for 6 for sure. Alright, well, whatever. You know what 17 it is. I know what 17 it is whenever I list it, so it doesn't matter. I'm not so sure about Orb Changer 18. But Baby Janemba has... Actually, even the new Janemba may have a pretty good argument to be on the team. So someone brought up 18 earlier for the orb changing. Well, this dude also orb changes and gives everyone attack 20%. You also... This is great, because lowering defense units are always good. We have Nightmare, you have Fear and Despair, Super Fierce Battle, Phenomenal Speed. Jesus Christ, this dude's got the Link Trifecta. Then again, Int Janemba always had the freaking Link Trifecta, so I guess it's no real surprise. Yeah, I'm gonna toss that baby on there. That dude's pretty damn good. And since I'm doing it in a new way, I'll just close this. I'll just call it Dokkan Janemba. See, I see why everyone's saying Bojack, but I ran Bojack on an extreme agility team, and I guess we can give him a look, because... Alright. He has a good super ratio, and he also reduces defense significantly, so... Just in that merit's pretty good, because greatly lowering defense, things like Physical Broly have their shields broken immediately. His passive is... It's more selfish than support, though, obviously. So he'll get the 90% attack to help him. But a lot of what you're doing in a team like this is kind of revolving around Super 17, Rose, LR Androids, and the other 17. And in terms of them linking with him... Like, the Cowards link? What does that even have to do with Bojack? Just because he, what, killed people and snuck up on them? Yeah, he's got a specialized Hell link. It's useless. And I don't think this guy even has. Yep, he doesn't have Rebirth. And Super 17 won't have Rebirth either. Nope. That's the only problem here with Bojack, is he's a very selfish, for himself unit, and he doesn't even do that much damage in that sense. He's just kind of there. But if you look at something like Baby Janembers, alright, so it's a flat ratio. At the start, HP 10%, recovery, attack, defense 5,000. Oh, at the start of the turn, you recover 10% HP, and attack and defense up by 5,000. That's for a Hero's Link. The only thing, I guess, if you want to say it's a problem with someone like him, is he isn't a Dokkan at all, so any sort of, like, super fierce battle, rebirth, blah blah blah, just, it does not exist for him. Shocking Speed, the Hatred of the Saiyans. Oh my god, the Hatred of the Saiyans. We found the mystery Broly link. Yeah, I guess it is baby, so it makes sense. Somebody subs to me, I will sub to them. Wow, that's so generous. One sub? We'll take a look at Thouser. That's just such a ridiculous name. Alright, so agility and tech units get +2 ki and defense 20% up. If that was attack 20% up rather than defense, that dude would be a must-have. That's stupid good. His super attack doesn't do anything special, but what can you expect? Shocking Speed. Alright, cooler subordinates, useless. Cooler, yeah, he's got 2 worthless links. He has loyalty at least. He has Shocking Speed. He would be a strict support unit all the way through. Is it attack and defense? What? Did I go insane? Oh my god. I did go insane. Yep, then he's going on there. Hell yeah. I've clicked all the wrong things like 4 times. Hold up. I'm gonna close that. Open this. I'm gonna pop this baby up. Thouser. Just like Bowser, just much shittier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, meaning 2 to go. I'm thinking Turtles. Every iteration of Turtles always seems to give everyone like a battery of ki. I'm wondering if Monkey Man's any different here. There's a chance of stunning. Attack % up at 9 or more. Got big bad bosses, that's nice. Combat acquisition, combat saying. It's key links though. Oh, so he broke the chain of being a key battery. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking the same thing. Turtles might kind of just be like Bojack in that sense. And I'm holding off decision here on Golden Frieza for a second. There's one alt here we could look at. When the Super Saiyan 4s came out, Baby Vegeta, the farmable one, Dokkaned again to his third Dokkan, so there may be some miracle here that gave him something. Final Flash give the... maybe not. Attack and defense 5,000 at the turn start. What an amazing passive. Oh, so much for him. Later, dude. What about you, Cooler? What do you got? Lowers defense. Same thing as the guy before him, so no. Yeah, same thing with her. So that does leave... that leaves essentially Golden Frieza, Bojack, Turles, and possibly Kid Buu. So 2 of that 4, basically. Now, Kid Buu always had the weirdest thing. Back in the day, you could abuse the leader up, so that's no longer a thing, though. But it is still possible to sometimes take your massive HP pool and use it to your advantage. So, in a Super 17 team, if you're using all the units we have listed here and they're maxed out where they need to be, your HP pool is somewhere around 250,000. And you're getting 12% of that every time your turn comes up. The only problem is he's weak as hell. You know, I'm thinking the same thing. Bojack looks like, just in terms of how much the team is lacking. So that would leave one final slot for Golden Frieza, Kid Buu, or Turles. Hey, we have Jenna been there already, dude. Oceanus. I mean, would you really need a Super Sealer that much? I'm like, I get you like the Super Sealing, but I'm like, would you sacrifice all that for a Super Sealer? Yeah, she's the same as 17. Well, we are using an Android team, though, so that is actually a decent point. That was my original point in this to begin with, so she would link beyond what she'd link with everything. LR Android Super 17, this 17. That is a decent possibility. I probably shouldn't have overlooked her like that. Well, the thing is that that Cell and Tien, they're going to be tech units, so it doesn't really do much on an extreme agility. You know, just because we will go with Golden Frieza. I personally don't like that 50% limitation, but it can save your ass, and you can just have Golden Frieza block anything, because if you're above the 50% threshold, you take no damage from fucking anybody. So that should give us like a quick 10 here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So we'll call that good for now. The Tien and Cell thing are basically, I guess from what we're getting is, if you recall the physical Gohan and Super Buu that came out that were just pure support units, well, that looks like that's coming for tech now, I guess. Alright. So we'll start a Cell thing here. Sorry, I'm eating a sandwich and it's delicious. So we'll do some obvious ones again. Since it's heroes, this will probably be a lot easier than villains. The heroes are always fucking easier than villains. So, For attack, we're gonna do Super Saiyan 3 Angel, Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks. We'll do Super Saiyan Bardock. A lot of these guys can be fought for though, so I can't. I have some in my head, but I'm not just gonna throw them on there yet. All right, so that gives us 3 right now, and I guess I consider Bardock more of a passive. All right, so we'll start with the big one. What do you think about LR Goku? Do you think LR Goku has a spot in the top 10 tech team anymore, or do you think LR Goku's gone? Yeah, I'll do Vegito. That is a good. I don't even know why I added tech. Just whatever, Vegito. Alright, so we'll go with LR Goku for using Bardock then. Let's take a look at Urkon here. Oh, actually, while I'm here I can update this, because I Dokkan Awaken this guy, and this guy last that was on Japan. Oh, and Irail. Alright, Pokemon, let's see what came new with you. That's a pretty good passive for himself, at least. Wow. Doesn't reduce defense, but he reduces attack significantly, which could help you in some situations. Shocking speed and super fierce battle. Why the hell did Pycon get super fierce battle? Okay. What? That's pretty damn good. And yeah, we can. I'm not gonna just. I just kind of go into the units as I see them. So, where do you stand on Pycon? Do you think he's worth it in the top 10? Or do you think they're better? One of these I'll agree with you on. Broly is a monster on this when it's Dokkan. It's so dumb. I mean, like I said, this isn't an exact list. It's not like because he's number 4, he's better than the 5 below him. He's just on the list. I know everybody gets it in their head that they're really stuck with, you know, number 1's 1, number 2 is this. This is why I do the Dokkan leader at top, so I'm trying to, like, break that mentality. 4, 5, 6, 7. When I think... Alright. The Super Saiyan Future Trunks. This has always been a great card. And I still think he's still top 10 material, but he may have been pushed out. What do you all think about that? Oh, also, if you're not... What his passive means is if there's one enemy, he gets an attack 80% up. So, in most Dokkan Fests where you're fighting a singular unit, which is the grand majority of them, he'll have his passive up always. When it comes to Adult Go Tanks, I'll wait on him, because him and Karoli are going to have to basically duke it out. What did I say? Wait, we're at 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I'm going to do Super Saiyan Trunks for now. I'm going to call them Future Trunks for my sake. Alright. And I know there's some other ones everyone's been saying out loud. I know, I see it. I just... Some of these people are good in your head, but substantially aren't that great overall. Like this father-son Vegeta only recently became somewhat decent, and that's because of Angel Goku. And obviously we're thinking in the terms of monotech, so he could have a spot here, but overall he's really not that great of a card. He's okay. Gotenks on the other hand, though, he is a good... Where the... Wish they would Dokkan that dude so you can find him better. Alright, so you get 80% attack up. You got Golden Warrior Super Saiyan, the Saiyan Blood. You got Kamehameha. Oh, you got Fusion Warrior Link. That was what made That was back when Gotenks was still like the leader, because Gotenks was a fusion warrior, and you could make some decent fusion warrior links. But like if you're thinking in terms of mono tech, who would actually have a fusion warrior link? Well, you have Vegito as well, so that's 2 people. And Vegeta's already in there. He should be listed in here. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, I really don't think Adult Gotenks is worth top 10 right now. He was at one point, not so much anymore. There is one more that people... I remember when Zed did this when it came out. I was trying to figure out what the hell he was thinking. Alright, I believe this... I just gotta confirm because there's so many goddamn Gokus. Goken's into it. Yeah, that's the right one. I even have this guy. I hated this card for so long. Alright, so this is a pure support unit. Anger the superior of all allies and HP... Okay, so if your HP is 30% or more, you get an attack and defense up of 25%, but you don't gain any additional key. And his super attack doesn't do anything special. It doesn't have like a chance of stunning, it doesn't have a chance of sealing someone's ult. All it is just everyone on that turn gets an attack of... or attack and defense at 25% up. And if you're using a Super Saiyan 3 Angel lead, things like getting Rainbow Orbs is better, so while it's good, that also in that same line say something like this Gotenks makes him decent, because he can change the ball to what you want it to. But see, that's the thing, if he's a lesser Vegito, if we already have a Vegito on here, is he lesser to the extent where he's still top 10 then? Or is he just a good person to fill in? Like, he's not a bad unit. It's just, is he good enough to be on here? Like, would he be better than something like Father-Son Vegito over here? I was actually looking at the Yamcha. I was thinking of doing that. Oh, actually. I had a lot of people argue to death with me on this guy, and I kind of conceded to them in the end. This guy is actually very good. I hate the condition where he needs to be in the 3rd slot, but his Dokkan where he's in the 3rd slot, he is stupid strong. And that is Super Saiyan Angel Goku right here. And we can, I know we're talking about, Beerus is very conditional. You know, Beerus isn't like the same thing Golden Frieza is. And it's funny, I take him to things like Boss Rush for the strict reason that he may save my ass and he may not. But beyond that, Beerus does nothing. It's like that passive activating is amazing, but you are playing the riskiest game in hell when like all the units in the game right now can just blow you away. So if you're below 30% and he's not in your team, your turn, you're screwed anyways. If Beerus's passive helped you more, he would be great, but he's just not that great right now. He's okay. He may save your ass, he may not, but he's not really, like, the best. And also, I got that Pycon as well. I need to lock him. I'm gonna do, Super Saiyan 2 Angel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still leaves 3 units. I'm only putting World Tournament Goku there passively for a second. I'm going to do Super Saiyan 2 Angel as well. That's passive. The last 3 are. And then something like Father-Son Vegeta for the 10th. if this would space properly for me. Alright. So take a look at these last 3 units. That's World Tournament Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, and Father Son Vegeta. Is there anybody else you think should be replaced with anybody else on here, and or why? And no to Future Gohan. Future Gohan is a terrible card. His Dokkan made him absolutely awful, and he's still terrible. Oh, you're right, that is 11. My god. Oh, whatever, we can figure it out. We said no to Beerus. We have Curly on there. We said no to Adult Gotenks. LR Goku's there. These 3 are obviously there. The Rebirth of Goku's good, just not, you know, top 10 good. He's good for, like, Frieza events. I would do something like, it's a possibility for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That's the biggest thing about Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is he is lacking over in a flash. He got screwed over with Strength Vegeta a long time ago. Alright. So let's say... if I killed Father Son Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, we would have 10. Do you think that's decent enough, or do you think Father Son Vegeta is better than... In fact, I don't even know why I put Vegeta there, because his lacking of links just kills me inside. We have yeah. We have 11 units right now, so all we need to do is replace one of these. It's going to be either World Tournament Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Angel, or Father Son Vegeta, so... I kind of want to keep Super Saiyan 2 Angel on there, because the conditional thing, if you get it to work for you, is amazing. He's actually an incredible unit. I'm going to basically put it like this. Alright, yep. That's pretty much your last choice here. It's World Tournament Goku or Father Son Vegeta. Look deep inside your heart. Now, in terms of regular Super Saiyan 2 Rebirth, he suffers the same thing the other guy. I mean, see, it's great you have +3 ki. Cool. But you get that from everybody. That's why things like even World Tournament Goku are even considered, because getting the attack stats is more beneficial than getting the key stats at this point. And Majin Vegeta wouldn't be there, simply because he's AoE, that's it. You're going to use him for the World Tournament. That is the only spot you will use him ever. Attack is a damage team, not a defensive team. Father Son is damage, and maybe you could use a defense. Vegeta due to having to drop LR Goku to run a worse Vegito. We saw this, but keep in mind, Super Saiyan Goku has the same name as LR Goku. Which Super Saiyan Goku is the same name? Oh, that's... He has a very good point. Ha! I'm glad he even said that. Yeah, LR Goku and World Tournament Goku won't be on the same thing, because they're the same thing. They're considered Super Saiyan 1 Goku, so... that makes this easy. Vegeta wins! Hooray! Technicalities. Such a bitch. Alright. Let's do Extreme. Everybody just remembered the last second. Whoever said that, that was kudos to that. I'm not sure how everyone missed that to the last second. Oh boy. This is going to be a joke and a half. It really looks like a bunch of junk. Alrighty. That's right, we didn't even have an extreme lead let, so... And honestly, Mass Saiyan isn't a must. I mean, he may be in a second, but overall as a card, he's okay. The only one so far is Merge Zombisu. Merge Zombisu is a monster. Like, there is no monster that is Merge Zombisu. I wish there was more cards like him in the game. And I'll do Golden Frieza just as a maybe right now. So I'll also add Mass Saiyan to the same thing. I'll do Mass Saiyan as more of a maybe. Since there aren't really that many to pick from, I guess it's a little easier. Yeah, Nova's actually pretty good. The UR of Nova, or Dokkan or whatever. So Dokkan Nova. Cell is a possibility on there. I need to see more because this is blocking these dudes. Oh. Notepad. Please calm down. I'm gonna do a quick scan. There was a Dokkan of Cell at one point. I don't think, yeah. He's not gonna be worth it. Is Super Boo's Dokkan worth anything? I Love Candy. You have 30%. Wow. I'm glad he still sucks ass. They couldn't do anything better for him. This dude's been like a long-running joke since the beginning of time. He can rare chance of stunning and recovers 30% of the damage he does, but he doesn't do damage, so... Oh. I'm an idiot. This guy. This dude for sure. I championed for him when he came out. This dude is a monster. At least on Tech Dokkan, or Tech Extreme. I'm gonna call him Ripped Boo. It's been working out, man. Yeah, they did a good leader, they do. Oh, Demon King Piccolo, that's a good one. His thing actually helped him out a bit. Let's see, though, if it's good enough, because I don't remember. We'll get that same Dokkan, because if I can... The translation's correct. Extreme type key +3. Is that for everybody, or just for him? Like, if that's everybody, then he's an amazing support. Also has a rare chance of stunning people. Holy shit. Dude, that's, yeah, hell yeah, he's on there. He has a chance of stunning people. Gives +3 to everyone on the team and 25% for the turn. What a monster. Welcome aboard, old school Piccolo. See, I guess Dokkan Demon King Piccolo. It gives us 6. Alright, let's look at Tech Cooler for a second. Tech Cooler has that same chance of stunning, but it's just the 90% up on passive. In terms of key links, it's just a lot of attack up. Got the strongest clan in the universe with Frieza, so I guess he would link well with Frieza. Well, it makes sense, they are brothers, I'd hope they'd link well. Alright, so we'll do Collar then. Cooler. The coolest Cooler. Alright, we need 3 more people. I don't really want to put Majin Vegeta in there simply because, like, he's good for AoE, but, like, everything else, he's just kind of there. But, like, Tech Extreme lacks people so badly. Oh, wait a second. What are these, Okay, so this Gohan is the same as that Piccolo. Well, I guess not the same, but he gives +3 key to Technique, and you get defense 30% up, but you don't have any chances of stunning or sealing. But he is a farmable unit, so that's pretty decent. Tech 17, the chance. Yeah, he's got an orb changer, attack 20% up, and then it's extreme damage. Yeah, we'll do tech cell for sure. I don't know why I spaced him that long. Cell still has... His passive is actually still very good, because it gives attack and defense for any orb. So he can tank for you on any specific turn, and he tanks well. Not many people gain defense on collecting orbs. You'd be surprised at how much that can tank for you. That leaves 2 people left. What's she do? Energy of all allies +2. I mean, it's not the greatest support. It's okay. Nope. We're like almost down the list of... I think we have him, except for Super Boo. Almost everybody who awakens besides Vegeta is on the list. Oh, Extreme Tech needs the help. Hopefully they get the leader that they want and deserve. Oh, I forgot about the World Tournament one. D+3 for 5 turns from the start of the turn. Extreme damage, rare chance to stun. That's for Turtles. That's a World Tournament Turtles. Yeah. Alright, we'll do Super 17. Because the orb changing would help a team like this, because nobody else really does anything for them. Which leaves 1 unit left. Because I actually use the physical Super 17 on my cooler team for physical, because he changes the orbs, and I don't really have that many physical villains, so I was like, hey, that works. We could look at Jinimbu real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 30% attack down to the enemy attacked. I forgot. When this came out, I did like that. Because that means he's going down regardless. And he's also reducing the defense with his super attack. Shocking speed. He would link with Berserker Boo. Crazy Boo. And they both have the Berserker link. Shocking speed, vitality. That's tempting. That might be number 10. That's a good chance that might be. Using the argument attack down only lasts for 1 turn though. So like when most Dokkan dudes are attacking you 6 times in the same turn, that's still 6 times the guy's not going to hit you for 30% less, so I think that's well worth it. Because we're at a time too where people have so many freaking attacks on you. I think that's worthy at least enough for number 10. Because I mean there's really no one else to really overshadow him at all. Like what, like Gohan maybe? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I don't think we should put LR Gohan in this list. I don't think he's good enough. Alright, so we'll do some, again, some must-haves. We'll do LR Gohan, Vegeta, Hero Trunks, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, I'm holding off on LR Piccolo and Ultimate Gohan for the second, because... Oh, Pandel on Mono Int is just a monster. That gives us like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to start. Well, at least Int shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, the Super Saiyan Goku. That's correct as well. I'm gonna add a space here. It gives us 6. Yeah, Bardock. I do like the Int Bardock as well. When I got him way back at the tournament, like when he came out, I was happy because he was just like my physical Bardock at the time who would steal supers, and the fact that he got Dokkan was even better. Attack plus 1000, key plus 3 when facing only one enemy. So it's the same thing as like all the one enemy dudes, but since we're looking at like Dokkan related, it is helpful. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy. Supreme damage, rare chance to stun enemy. Shows double stun chance, but it's not that great. It's not top 10 enough. Or like, worthy enough. If you're gonna go that far. Just supreme damage and 90% up when performing the super. And colossal damage is whatever and all. I mean, it's nice, but all allies defense plus 5,000, defense plus 10,000 for himself. Bunch of odd links again. Honestly, I don't really think LR pick. I mean, I don't know. It's just he doesn't feel like he's that great. And Vegito is garbage, so nah, he's not going on there. I'm gonna do Ultimate Gohan. Now, this Super Saiyan Goku, this one is not like the strength and agility one. It's not as good as those two, and it's only because of the way it is. Dash for the change, if your HP is 50% or more, you gain attack and defense up by 70%. And that's not what made Godku strength and agility strong. He has the... For some reason, like the physical one's different, but that's because he's a Dokkanable one you can farm. The Int one, I don't know why, he's just not as good as his brother, so no. I was thinking Bulma as well. I actually used her a couple times. But I'm not 100% if I want to do that route. Support and balance, Tech and Int type plus 2. Or buff coup. He wouldn't matter because he'll link with Ultimate Gohan, so they won't let him on the same team anyways. Vegeta would be a little selfish on the team, but it could work. Yeah, that's the thing, is like everybody like moves orbs around for each other. So LR Gohan, it doesn't matter what orbs he gets. He gets the additional key and attack no matter the type. Hero Trunks needs it to be Ent, and then he gets the additional attack. But Vegeta also needs it to be Ent. So I guess you could use, in a way, one for the other, then the third for the other. You could work it that way. I'll add LR Piccolo in here just because he does link with people, and we just need some, like, in terms of, like, actually being useful, though, an SSR base is not going to be more useful than LR Piccolo, so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess that's 9. That means we need one more. And it's not Vegito. Vegito is not that great on this team. He's not like Tech Vegito in any way. I guess we could do something like an off-branch. Alright, so what the hell did Videl do? 100% recovery, attack down, and gave damage to enemy to attack. Give the super 10, reduce the attack and defense. Huh. And then Bulma. Stunning. Oh, it's a chance at stunning. And then energy +2. And then another chance to stun. So she's kind of like blue in the sense where you have 2 chances to stun. Super Saiyan God Goku. Okay, well, I guess we could throw it down to this then. We'll do Waifu Videl, Gypsy Bulma, and Super Saiyan God Goku. One of these 3 would be the last one. So, at this point, let's let the chat decide. And I'm going to throw this trash away. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and you guys can just tell me what you think. You know what? Yeah. I just got back, but that's right. I just saw what EA575 said. That's correct. He is getting the rebirth, and that does make this easier, so we'll go with the Godku as the last one. And since Battlefield's coming back, like, in a week or something, that shit will probably come with it. We'll call that good for Super Duper Ent. Oh, good. It's this nightmare again. I have a lot of experience with Extreme Ent as of lately. Dude, it's not even looking at it. Alright, those 5s are basically guarantees. The other 5 are whatever the hell we're gonna pick. Alrighty, let's see what we got. I typed Kid Goku. What? Oh my god, I did. I thought you were trolling me. I tried it all wrong. Kid Buu and Buhan. Why did I type Buikalo? What is the matter with me? Holy shit. I just had a crazy spasm. We'll just pretend that never happened. guessing everybody saw that. Well, it's gonna come to the attention pretty soon. That was pretty funny. I did not mean to do that. Alright, let's see what old King Piccolo does. Lowers defense on ult. The entire enemy team, I guess, gets their attack 25% down. So it's just like Baby Boo, whatever that Boo was, the tech one. As if you don't actually have to attack them now. That's a lot of key links as well, good Christ. But a lot of it, sadly, those like the Mysterious Adventure and Guidance of the Dragon Balls, which is Dragon Ball links. And I think one of these is also like a Piccolo only link. It's not too bad though overall, to be honest. Oh, and that is right. How could I forget General Blue? And I will let this, like, when I make this, I'm gonna make this up for whoever decides they want to use, because people argue between SR and SSR all the time. The SR has 2 chances to stun. The SSR has 1, but he's obviously an SSR, and I feel like they have the same stun rate, I've been told, but I feel like the SSR one does it more often, but that's more anecdotal evidence. But in terms of usefulness, yes, General Blue is number 1 in the sun. It gives us 6. If I recall, you still have... Yeah, this was the one that's stunned. Gotta love those translations. Nichi Kikadama, very Chikadama, eh? Oh, okay. Ooh, S. Another good point. Android 13. That dude is bae on this team. That gives us 7. And I will do Android 17 because I used him myself and I do enjoy him. Actually, this would be the Hellfire 17 as we were told earlier. Don't want to get politically incorrect here. God help us all. It gives us 8. And we're not doing hit. Yeah, we'll do Super Baby. That'll give us 9. Oh, what do you know? An Extreme Team didn't take 10 years to make. That means we need 1 more. And we'll have 10. It's not Golden Frieza. No way. And it's not Cell either. I absolutely hate this Frieza. I really do. Yeah. Oh, wow. Attack and is a defense 60% up. Yeah, he's not that great. Just trying to recall it. Attack this right turn. Cell, that Cell for some reason eluded me for years and years and years and years. God knows why. Attack and defense plus 40% at the start of the turn. I think that's just for himself. Oh, did we not get Janemba in there? No way. Hey, he's in there. Like, who the hell would forget Janemba on here? He's pretty integral to this. Metacooler is also in there, dude. Number 5. I had to make this team beat the new super fucking stage. I know who the top 5 are, trust me. I had to make them work very, very articulately. Trunks is a decent option because he... Yeah, that was right. Oh my... Yes. It actually is going to be Trunks, because Int suffers so much from a lack of ki. And I forgot myself that he could do this. I should have used him on the team. Holy crap. Yeah, it's gonna be Trunks. Let's see. Maybe Super Saiyan Trunks, because he can help fill that ridiculously stupid, like, lack of E-links that Kid Buu suffers from. Thanks for that, Damn, I almost called him Blizzard. God, they really shafted him pretty hard by doing that. Okay. I'm gonna say this right now when it comes to Super Strength, or I guess Strength in general. We're gonna be under the assumption that he's out in Japan, because he's coming out in like 2-3 days or something. So, with that in mind, he's gonna be just in consideration here. Oh yeah, what was it, like Frieza joined the team or something like that? Alright, as far as like some of the best strength units, I think that's, at least for must-haves, it's kind of like the end of that list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, giving us 4 more. Yeah, I was thinking GT Trunks is a must as well. I wasn't going that, but since you're basically forming this around a GT and base, that's what makes Super Strength so strong to begin with, is all the GT links, because all the GT freaking characters are on Strength. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's a 7, and if we included Oob, that'd be 8. Gotenks has the chance at stunning, so it's possible for him. I need to update this while I'm here. Yeah, I guess we could do Majub. Gives us 8, giving us 2 slots left. Not so much on Trunks, but hold up. Oh, hell yeah, with Bardock. I didn't realize his passive did that. Yeah, I know. Still a... But I think Bardock would just be a better Trunks, to be completely honest. But I guess he does raise his own attack for 3 turns. This gives us 9 units right now with a singular left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So, we need 1 unit left. I'm not just going to throw Trunks on there yet. I gotta actually think for a second. Because Gotenks does have the chance at stunning. Super Saiyan 3 Strength Goku kind of suffers from what Super Saiyan 3 Agility Goku does. Buff Trunks, he's decent, but he's not, like, amazing. Yeah, I actually agree with that. I'll give you GT Trunks, because Trunks is a madman on there, but not so much Majub. I mean, he's good, but he's not that great. I will do Gotenks, though. I meant Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. That still leaves us at 9, so I guess the last one either go to, like, Majub, Gotenks, or... Beerus is a slot, but... it's just that reliability on hoping his passive procs. And then you also need his SA increase pretty greatly for that to matter for you. Did this... If the Strength Super Saiyan God Goku got confirmed to Dokkan, he will be at the 10th. But I think it was only the Int and the physical one. Basically, I think it's going to come down to, like, pretty much that. So if he Dokkans, I'll do the Super Saiyan God Goku, but I don't know if he does. If not, I'll probably do Gotenks. And if he hasn't been confirmed, then he's not better. Like, he's a good card, but he's not better than Gotenks. Like, I love that Goku to death, but no way. Only nice thing he has is, since it's Bardock, he has that one link, whatever the hell it's called. Forget, it used to be a big thing back in the day. I think it's like this Inherited the Will or something. It's only Super Saiyan God Goku and Bardocks have it for whatever reason. And just to be safe for now, I'm just gonna go with Gotenks. If he gets confirmed to Dokkan, I'll just switch it to Goku. Oh, hold up, actually. Someone brought this to my attention and I completely forgot all about him. Global have this guy yet? Super helpful. Probably don't, because Global doesn't like to have fun. They don't believe in fun. Oh. And at 10,000 attack if it's just a singular enemy. Super large damage, reduce the attack significantly. This is also when Super Saiyan 4 Goku first came out. Nah, I don't think he's good enough to relevate the spot, so we'll call it good at 10 there. Okay. Remember, going to believe that LR Broly is in existence. So what's going to happen here is LR Broly and TUR Broly of the same type of Broly. I'm not referring to this one at all. This Broly might as well be dead. The LR Broly and TUR Broly are going to be on this list because those two cards by themselves are just stupid strong. We're going to toss Janemba on there. We're going to toss... Where the hell is he? Pop Baby LR Frieza on there. I do Omega Shenron. I love Shenron's passive. One of the main things I've loved Shenron so much is why he remains useful is his passive is so goddamn helpful. Yeah, I might do Cell, but hold up. What would you call him? I guess Metal Rildo would be good enough. Full Metal Rildo. That dude literally cannot die on extreme strength. He is immortal. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 people so far. Alright, Cell's a possibility. Pretty good one. I'm not sure on Zamasu. Reduces defense. HP, so recovers 10% and attacks 60% up. He has a lot of good links with things like Merge, Zamasu, and Rose and stuff like that. But none of those other guys like exist in strength. He's still possible on there, but I'm just not 100%. Let's look at Laffy Taffy Boo. Oversized damage, lower defense, disable attack. Alright, so that is a very nice passive. Defense, and yeah, breaks their guard, which is, as far as I remember, like the old strength second form Frieza used to do that. And he's got super fierce battle. Damn. I keep forgetting, I guess if they use these direct unit Dokkans, they're still gonna get super fierce battle. That's a nice addition. Alright. If we have 6 people listed, I'll do maybe Cell, maybe Android 17. We'll do Laffy Taffy Boo. Do Zamasu. We'll do Boo Tanks. It's pretty much going to be between those dudes. And if we're only at 6 and we listed 5, that means someone in this list needs to die, and then we have a good list. Oh yeah, sorry. I actually completely forgot all about Frieza Coolier. The cooliest Freezer. Frieza plus Cooler equal Nightmare. Attack plus 70% when forming a super attack, causes supreme damage. Metamorphosis, Universe is most malevolent. Strongest clan in space, thirst for conquest. So he's got really good links with LR Frieza if it came to it. But, I mean, is he really that great? Like, it's just, all he gives is an attack plus for 70% on super. So when he comes up, like, he'll probably attack, he'll have the key for it, but he doesn't have any sort of, like, super fierce battle, any rebirth, any specialized passive, any specialized super attack. I mean, okay. I mean, it's a chance, something to think about, but I really don't think so. No, I wouldn't swap Rildo out. Rildo actually deserves a spot on this team. Like, I wasn't kidding. He will not die in an extreme strength team. That's good enough to be top 10 if you're literally immortal. I am going to take out Frieza Cooler, though. I mean, there's nothing in there that's going to make him stand out between everybody else. Alright, so we can make this easy then. All we have to do is kill one person on this list. Cell, 17, Laffy Taffy Boo, Zamasu, or Boo Tanks. And then we have 10. And that Broly is on this list. That was what I was saying originally. LR Broly and TUR Broly are the same thing. Alright, so Zamasu. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Or Cell. I'm not sure if Cell is actually worse than Zamasu. Well, I know what you're saying, but like, it's not like Rildo or Omega or Cell have to be better than each other. They're good enough to be on the same team, but Omega Or not Omega. Rildo's still better than everybody else in the sense that he just never dies. I'm thinking Boo Tanks. I'm not thinking taking Cell out of there. Hell no. I mean, I just don't see... I mean, Cell you can make work just the way you can make Go Tanks work. If you can, like, do the shit you want with him, he can basically just be an all-around. You're not forced into doing AoE. You're not forced into doing single target. You can just kind of do it however you want to do it. Yeah, here, fine, I'll just do Super Saiyan Broly and Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan. There you go. Okay, so it basically come down to this. The Zamasu or Boo Tanks are getting the axe. Alright, I kind of agree. I was kind of leading up Boo Tanks being gone. I mean, I know he seals super, and it was what made him a really useful SR, even Dokkan into an SSR for a while, but as someone said, when you're as beefy and unkillable as, like, Janemba and everyone on this team who takes no damage at all, you really don't need the super sealing. I'd rather have the people who can actually link with each other. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Leaving physical, and then we're done. Now, you want to run first for Broly on that. I already did that on Global. I tried all three. LR Broly, Super Saiyan Broly, and the original Broly. The original Broly is nice for the key links, but he's not optimal enough to actually replace... Like, TUR Broly, yes. Black-haired Broly, no. Oh boy. Well, I'd ask if Vegeta Blue is relevant, but that'd be, too much rhetorical question. We'll do VB, we'll do Super Saiyan Go Tanks. Guess I called this Dokkan or something. We'll do Shades Gohan. We'll do trying to think of any other like irreplaceables at this moment. Oh, Super Saiyan Bardock. Pan's actually very good. I'm surprised at how useful she was. That's all. In terms of like must-have, just from looking right now, that's all I got. So, all right, let's see what Chad has to say. Arail, Super Phase, Action Happy Fox, Super Saiyan Goku, Bardock, Trunks, Arail, Kaioken Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. Oh, that's right, the Dokkan one of this. Pretty decent. He still, yeah. He also is one of the only physical characters who has a chance to stun, so that's actually a pretty good choice. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 people, leaving 4 more. Saiyaman's on there. He's Shades Gohan. I'll just call him that. Do Super Saiyan 2, Saiyaman Gohan. That a rail specifically? Actually, yes. Because that was the hard to get a rail, so she's actually pretty decent. There's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. When the hell did this song play in Dokkan Pedal? Huh. Remember this anywhere. Alright. Z-Sword Gohan, Z-Horde Gohan. Alright. We can do Z-Sword. Hold up. Okay, zip it. Yeah, right. I was thinking of the World Tournament Gohan. I was like, that guy's terrible. I don't want to do him. I completely forgot they added this guy. Yeah, I guess we'll call him Z-Sword Gohan. Pretty much what he is. That gives us 8. 2 more. My father-son Trunks is... Oh, and thank you for subbing and following, everybody, if you're doing it. I don't have the list around at the moment. Since I only have 2 slots left, I'm gonna have to, like... I'll just put them in maybe slots. Let's do father-son Trunks. Let's do Ultimate Gohan. Let's do... Kaioken Goku. Yeah, Cooler Movie Goku's up there. He's the super, we can just call him, I guess, cooler. I don't think that GT Go. Well, it depends. I think that's for himself. Yep. If that was for everybody, then he would be a must-have. Ah, yeah. Hold up. Attack less than % for every key. Lowers defense. I don't think that's that good. I mean, it's decent, but it's not amazing. %, 2K, okay, alright. I know, I see everybody yelling. Ugh, I'm just looking at them as we go. Oh, hell yeah. I hate how these, like, Super Saiyan 2 Gokus, they all Dokkan, they all, like, do, like, slightly things that make them amazing, and then other ones make them not so amazing. That's actually a really good Goku. That gives us 9, so we have 1 spot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kaioken Goku is a possibility because he's an orb changer. Father-son Trunks is also a possibility, as with Ultimate Gohan. We only got, technically, like a spot for legitimately 1 more person. And now the Phi Goku wouldn't be that good, even with his rebirth coming out. He would be... The Phi Goku is so much worse than his predecessors, it's almost ridiculous. Ultimate Gokan? Alright. Ultimate Gokan. What am I even talking about? Kaioken Goku. Whew, man, you say these names a lot, they just start merging together. The other thing I'm salty about this Goku for is the fact that he is one of the only World Tournament cards I still don't have. Kinda makes me cry at night every time I think about it. Ninja Strength key, attack plus 40%, causes Supreme and greatly raises attack, but since the passive flips on it, he's got some great links still, he's got the orb changing. Dude's a madman. Only that, his passive's giving him the plus 40% already. If you work his passive correctly, or with his super, is what, man, that dude could hit for some pretty, ridiculous numbers. Both the Godku and that Vegeta are both the old school nukers, so they're hard to make work in a team like that, so I agree, I would go with the Kaioken Goku. If nuking wasn't dead since forever, I would probably consider those two more, but they really don't have much relevance anymore. I really don't think it should have been... Well, let's bring Hope and Man. All allies attack and defense. Super size 1 turn, 20%. It's not terrible. I'll just add him in here for now, and I'll figure something out later. Okay. Last but, I guess, mostly least. Cooler, we'll do black. We'll do the impossible to get Ginyu that nobody in the game has, legitimately. We'll do full power Frieza because I don't know why full power Frieza has remained one of the highest damaging cards in the game to this day, but kudos to that, buddy. We'll do Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. We'll do Super Boo. And I guess I'll call him Supporter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may include Sen Shinron. But actually, in terms of a physical team, if we're strictly doing mono, Kid Buu is actually very good. Because it allows Cooler and full power Frieza to hit for beyond heard of numbers. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I could possibly replace Kid Buu, but that 7 right now is just off the top of my head. And Pan's already on there in the last list. Let's see. So is this gives a straight up passive of +3 key to everybody on the turn. The reason I was so excited about it for Ent was because that Kid Buu and all those guys, they needed the key. Physical doesn't struggle as much with key, but I mean, obviously it still helps. I'll consider him, but there's probably still better. How was his Vegeta update, actually? Yeah, I will do Sen. Alright, so Vegeta got updated to lower defense, attack 40% down at the enemy you attack. So it's like that one guy. Oh, that attacked. That means they have to attack us for it to work. I'll do the 17 as well. I thought I tried him on a extreme cooler team and he worked phenomenally well. I really wasn't expecting him to do that, be that useful, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If that's the case, that gives us 9 people. Ready. Let's see, Mira. I just feel like I'm scrolling my mouse in circles. I'm on super, no wonder. I'm like, where is he? That was dumb. Attack plus 70% performing super attack, supreme damage, and just a bunch of weird links. He's decent, but he suffers. I wouldn't say suffer, but he's just got like the same thing a lot of the older guys do. They do one passive, they get strong attack for the hit, that's it. And on a extreme physical, you already have Cooler, who's going to be attacking twice every turn. Frieza, who's going to do an absurd amount of damage, and then Cooler again as your friendly doing that. I mean, do you really just need another guy who's going to do nowhere near that much damage on the team? I don't think he's going to be worth that. What's a World Tournament Boo do? I don't even remember what he does. Oh, that's right, the HP reduction. That's chance. Guess maybe Vegito might be the last one. Maybe. Even in Japan, if I like cross off all these units, if we go by 1, 9 units, like so 9, 18, 27. There's 31 SSR physical units, and like half of them are worthless. Appa? Where the hell? What? Oh shit. No, you fucking well. Man, when it comes to Baba units, you can forget these things exist because they're so goddamn worthless. High chance of attack plus 20% and key plus 2 for physical types. So he'd just be a support. Supreme damage to the enemy and... I'm not even sure if you call those good links, but I guess he has shocking speed. Now you would use this, you'd use this Gohan, Gotenks, whoever this is, over him. When it comes to the GT Super Saiyan units, they all kind of look alike, so I have sometimes trouble forgetting who they are. Guess we might actually go with him. That's Goten, okay. So we might go with Super Saiyan Goten for the last one. Here, we'll just do it this way again. We got Dokkan Super Saiyan Vegeta, Dokkan Fat Boo, and Dokkan Super Saiyan Goten. Or Nappa. No, it's not gonna be Nappa. Alright, it's gonna be out of these three. And yes, well, you are Ginyu. That's... I guess if he's not considered the Ginyu Force, it is possible. Didn't even think about that. Let's see, he's considered just Ginyu here. He's considered the Ginyu Force. Well, you solved that problem for me. Because he does all allies energy plus 2 and attack plus 5,000. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing I was looking for anyways. It's just he could do it anyways. Yeah, we'll do Ginyu. That was a good point to bring that up. And that gives us 10. Alrighty, fuck, dude. Alright. To end this, I'm going to do 3 shitty singles on my account and pray to God I get the Gogeta I've been chasing for the last 47 years. And then we can all go home. Let it be known that I've already used close to, say, $350, $400 on Gogeta. Well over 1,000 stones. Still don't have them. It's like I'm reliving the Super Saiyan 3 Angel dream all over again. Except this time, there's no escape. Let's get this opened up. And close this baby. We'll turn off the background music. We'll get the score out of the way. Alright. Let's let this travesty unfold. At least this time I won't be wasting thousands of dollars. Check this out. If the sale's still correct... Alright, so I bought the $33 one 6 times, the $47 one 1 time, cleaned out all the other ones, and that was before I went into this, and I started this with 600 stones or so. Alright, baby. I never do singles, so maybe it's what I need to do. Maybe this is the key to getting Gogeta. Ah, man. For most of you who watch this stuff, and you know how much I hate Nail, you know how much of a shitty sign that is? Even on a single, I can't escape this bastard. Fucking Guldo be damned. Nail is the true, just... Oh. I used to love that character so much too, and now I quite literally want him to die. No way this will be a buy, guys, because it's on a single, so... Garbage? I'm number 1. I'm Krillin, guys. I'm useful to show again. Remember me, Krillin, your best friend? Remember all the good... Wait, where are you going? Shit, come back! Oh! One pod. Not even a Super Saiyan. No way to be by, guys, again. You know, I thought deep down maybe. Maybe. At least that's a useful Roshi. Well, cool. Thanks, everyone, for helping me, do the little tier guide thing. It was a little bit more fun than just sitting there for hours doing it myself and going back and forth with somebody, so it was more fun to do it with just a group of people. Especially when people can remind you of shit that just slips your mind as you're trying to cycle through 100 passives in your head at a time. But yeah, I'm gonna call the this specific stream over, and I might do something later. But for now, I will talk to you guys later, so take it easy and have a good one now.